going to begin lying down on our backs. Just beginning to relax all the muscles of your body. Audible exhales are always encouraged. Maybe you want to bring your hands to your body for a moment, just noticing your breath. Just releasing your hands out at your sides. Beginning to relax all the muscles of your face, starting with the crown of your head. Relaxing your jaw, all the muscles around your eyes. Relaxing your shoulders, your arms, your chest. Relaxing your abdomen, your hips, your thighs and your legs, all the muscles of your feet. With each exhale, coming closer to your mat. When you're ready, you can slowly begin to bring your knees in towards your chest and give yourself a hug. Rocking side to side if that feels okay. Maybe just staying still and finding a little bit of gratitude for your body. Say thank you. And let your legs go long. You can reach up overhead and stretch like a nice morning stretch, pointing your toes, hugging your muscle to your bone, stretching. And on an exhale, release. Let it go. Do that again. Inhale, stretch, reach. Exhale, let it go. You can bring your bottoms of the feet to the mat. You can cross your right ankle over your left knee for a reclined pigeon. So we'll begin to lift the left leg, if that feels okay. You can stay right here. Or you can reach through the window of your legs and pull that left leg in towards your chest. Just breathing here. Let that left foot come back to the mat. Switch sides, bring the left ankle over the right knee. And you can stay right here or lift that right leg. Stay here or Reach through the window, grab the right leg, and just gently pull in toward your chest. Just saying hello. Nothing too strenuous, just gentle. Release the right foot back to the mat. Uncross your legs. Let your legs go long. And we'll reach up overhead again for that nice big stretch. And we'll begin to roll over to one side, using your arm as a pillow. Just taking a resting breath here. You can begin to push yourself up to a seat with your hands. Beautiful. We'll come to a comfortable seat. Beautiful. Maybe you want to sit on a blanket or a block if you have it, if that feels good for your hips. Elevating your hips always helps to bring your knees down. Whatever feels good for you this evening. So from here, we're just gonna reach our arms up overhead. And exhale, we'll bring our left hand to the mat. We'll reach our right arm up toward the sky. And exhale, over to the left side for a nice side stretch. Hello. Next inhale, reach arms up, back to center. And exhale, right hand to the mat. Left hand reaches up toward the sky. And exhale, over to the right side. Good job. Inhale, arms up through center. And exhale, left hand is going to come behind you, and your right hand is going to come to your left knee for a gentle spinal twist. Just breathing. If nothing else, coming back to our breath throughout our practice is the most important thing. All we need to do is breathe. Next inhale, come back up through center. And exhale, right hand behind, left hand to right knee. Gentle spinal twist on the other side. Inhale up through center. And exhale, hands to knees. So at this time, we'll just take a moment to set an intention for our practice. Something that, or someone or something that could use some compassion and love. Just a brief talk, like a little theme for our class. It's been on my heart, and it's been presented in front of me often lately. That, like, how much I believe in what I have to offer this world as a person and as a yoga teacher, through what I've learned so far. And it's just been a short time that I've been on this journey in the grand scheme of things. And I've just been guided, often, and often lately I've just been like I feel like I've been on fire for this. I just believe that, what the time that we're living in, the world that we're living in, it's really only a matter of time before there's going to be probably a demand for a change. And like the way we're going and the way things are, sometimes it seems a little bit unmanageable and a little bit unsustainable in certain aspects of like my life and the world in general. And I just wanted to put it out there and just encourage you to believe in what you have to offer, and what the things that you believe that maybe aren't the most common opinion or the most agreed with thoughts. Like, if you believe in them, like, just continue to believe in them, because more likely than not, you're probably right. If when it comes from a place of good and for the benefit of everyone, and for the benefit of the world. So just, not to be corny, but don't stop believing in yourself and what you have to offer the world. So with that, just set an intention for your practice, and you can come back to that at any time. Just sending out love and healing to all those who could use a little extra this evening and this year. We'll open our practice with the sound of Om and 3 Shantis. If you'd like to join, you can bring your hand to heart center. And the next inhale, we'll begin. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. May all beings everywhere benefit from our practice here tonight. May all beings everywhere be happy, joyous, and free from suffering. Bring your hands to your knees. Just notice your breath. It's grounding down through your sits bones. By sits bones, I mean your bottom. It's grounding down. Tall spine. We'll just begin to move from our center, coming around in circles, maybe just a little rocking side to side. Whatever feels good for you. Listen to your body throughout your practice. If you are going in circles, you can inhale as you come forward and exhale as you round back. Inhale forward, exhale round. Be small or big circles as your body is telling you to make today. If you're going in circles, you can switch the opposite direction. Inhale, bringing your heart forward, and exhale, rounding back. Coming back to center. From here, we'll stretch our neck out a little bit. So it's going to be gentle. If you do have a healthy neck and you like to bring your neck all the way back when we look up, you can go ahead and do that. We'll just instruct a gentle look up toward the ceiling. So we'll just come out to a neutral spine. Inhale, and on the exhale, we're just going to look over our left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Nice and easy. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right side rather. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Come back to center. Now we'll go up and down. So inhale. Exhale, look up toward the ceiling. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look down, chin to chest. Inhale, center. On your own a few times. When you're ready, you can come to all fours. Come back through center and just make your way to all fours. When we're in all fours position, we want to have our wrist directly underneath our shoulders and our knees underneath our hips. You can slowly begin to cat-cow your spine, move around in whatever way you need to this evening. Maybe you want to make some circles. Maybe you want to just groove around a little bit. What feels good for you. Cat-cow, inhale, dropping the belly, gaze out in front of you. Exhale, pushing the floor away, rounding your spine. And come to a neutral spine. We're going to send our left leg back. You can really do either side, whichever feels good for you. We'll just do the opposite side after. Just bring your left leg back for a calf stretch. So you have the ball of your foot on the floor. Your hands are in the same place they were for cat-cow. And just breathe into that calf. Just loosen it up a bit. Showing some love. Breathing here. And you can stay right here, or you can send the opposite arm up, out like you're going to shake someone's hand and lift that back leg. You can find something that doesn't move to stare at. We call that our dristi. Helps with balance. And breathe, engaging your core. 2 more rounds of breath. Release, come back down. You do the same thing on the other side. Send that right leg back or the opposite leg back. Just love on that calf. Breathing. Keep your gaze out in front of you, or you can relax your head down toward the floor. And if you'd like, you can join me in lifting that back leg and sending the opposite arm out like you're going to shake someone's hand. If you have the right leg, it would be the left arm. If you have the left leg out, right arm up. And breathe. Finding your dristi. One more round of breath. And release. You bring your knees wide and come back to a child's pose. Keeping your big toes touching, reaching out in front of you and dropping your forehead toward the mat. Let it go. We're going to come back up to all fours. And here we're just going to stretch the wrists out a little bit. So you can bring your fingers to the outside of your mat. I hope you can see me there. Hands like this. Yeah. You can stay right here if you like, or if it's in your practice. You can bring your fingers to point back toward your knees. Stay here. You can even bring your hips towards your ankles, towards your heels. And a nice stretch for the forearms. Begin to walk your hands back. You can bring your fingers to the outsides. And then bring them back toward the top of your mat, your fingers, regular, all fours. And from here, you just sit back on your heels if that feels okay, stretching out the feet for a moment. Some days this feels like nothing when I do this, and some days it feels really intense. So our bodies are different each day. Each side of our body is different each day. So if this feels okay for you today, that's great. If it doesn't, just know that that's okay. Come back to all fours and tuck your toes and bring your hips up toward the sky into our first downward dog. Pedaling your feet, walking your dog. Hi, Chad. Anybody else's doggies who's in the room? Let's walk it out. Once that feels good, you can find stillness for a few rounds of breath. Imagine stretching through your armpits. Your fingers are wide. Heels are reaching toward the floor. Good job, everyone. Beautiful. And slowly, slowly, you can begin to walk your hands toward your feet for a forward fold. And keep a nice, generous bend in your knees if you have to. The important thing is to keep a connection between our abdomen and our thighs. Just breathe here, letting your head relax, chin to chest. Allowing your arms to dangle, or perhaps you'd like to grab opposite elbows. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Allowing your arms to relax, maybe swaying side to side. And when you're ready, slowly begin to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. And finding stillness in your mountain, just observing how you feel. Our bodies work so hard for us all day, every day. Sometimes we really just need to slow down. Sometimes I really think I need like some kind of wild movement and sweaty something or other. And usually that's the time when I need to slow down. So this is good for us every once in a while, once a week, to just take it easy. From here, if you have a comfortable stance, you can stay right there. If not, just widen your feet a bit. We'll just begin to sway side to side with our arms dangling out. Childlike energy, just letting it go. You may hear a little snap, crackle, pop. It's totally okay. Maybe your opposite hand comes opposite shoulder. Something like this. Come back through center. Let's find that stillness. We're going to practice a few rounds of sun breathing. So sun breathing is a beautiful alternative to sun salutations, which is what we'll do next. So if sun salutations are not something that you practice or that you're not comfortable with, you can continue sun breathing through sun salutations. So we'll just come to the front of our mats. And then inhale our arms up overhead. And exhale, fold over our legs, keeping that bend in our knees, chin to chest, relaxing the head. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, the flat back for halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Let it go, relax your head. Next, inhale, arms out and around, up toward the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. That again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Next, inhale, arms out and around, up toward the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Do that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, out and around. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to come into 2 rounds of sun salutations from here. So it begins kind of the same way. We'll inhale our arms up overhead. Exhale, fold. You bring your fingertips in line with your toe tips. You step your right foot back. And your right knee is going to come down to the mat. You're going to tense your fingertips. Gaze out in front of you or up. And breathe. Slow lunge. You're going to bring your palms to the mat. Step your left foot back for plank or modified plank. You can bring your knees to the mat if that feels good. You can always do that. Exhale, knees to the mat, chest between your hands and chin. Inhale, come forward to baby cobra. Elbows tucked in toward the body. Chest comes up. Tuck your toes. Come back through your knees and press up to downward dog. Breathe here. You're going to bring your right foot between your hands. Maybe come halfway. Just help your ankle come on down. Drop that left knee. Tense your fingertips. Beautiful. Good job. And exhale, you're going to bring your left foot to meet your right at the top. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. And do the same thing on the left side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Fingertips in line with your toe tips. Step that left foot back. Left knee down. Gaze up. Plant your palms. Step back for plank. Lower your knees. Chest between your hands. Chin to the mat. Slide through. Come forward to cobra. Baby cobra. Tuck your toes, come back through your knees, press up, downward dog. Breathe. And step the left foot between your hands. Drop that right knee. Low lunge, gaze up. And step your right foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good job. Do that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot. Right knee down. Step back for plank. Lower down, knees, chest, and chin. Slide through cobra, baby cobra. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Right foot forward, left knee down. Left foot comes forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good job. Last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Left foot back. Left knee down. Step back for plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Slide through cobra. Press back, downward dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Right foot meets left foot at the top. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Exhale, hands to heart. Good job. Okay. Just standing in your mountain pose here for a moment. Observing how you feel. Maybe you feel your heart beating a bit. I'm alive. We're going to come in through our next posture in a similar way. We're just going to inhale our arms up. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back and just drop that right knee to come into a box, like making a 90-degree angle with our legs. Looking good. We're going to bring our left hand to the inside of our left foot. And we're going to reach our right arm up for easy triangle. Beautiful. Breathing. Rolling that right shoulder back. Opening up. And release that right hand From here, we're just gonna press back to a runner stretch. So you may need to adjust your knee a bit. Just gonna lean back into that runner stretch on the left side. Good work. Come forward onto that left foot. We're gonna step our left foot back to downward dog. And we're just gonna switch sides. So we're gonna bring that right foot between our hands, drop that left knee, and come up to that box position. Making a box with our legs. It's looking great. We're gonna take our right hand, bring it to the inside of our right foot. And I always like to pretend like it's a bow and arrow, like bow and arrow. Woo! Up toward the sky with the left hand. Bring your gaze up toward the left hand if that feels okay for your neck. If not, just right out in front of you, down toward the floor is just as beautiful. Just breathing. Beautiful, beautiful. You all look great. Yay. Okay. Bring that left hand back to the mat. And we're gonna press back for a runner stretch on this side. Adjust your knees if you need to. Just press back. Nice runner stretch. Stretching out the hamstrings. We all know how much we need to stretch our hamstrings and how good it feels after. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Walk your hands forward, bring that right foot down. We're gonna plant our hands and step back through downward dog. And this time we're actually gonna walk our hands toward our feet and come up to a standing position. Come to a forward fold. And however you like to get there, root and rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Taking a resting breath here for a moment. Our next posture will be tree. So you can stand wherever you like on your mat, wherever feels good for you. We're going to ground down into that left foot. Just give yourself a minute to get your balance. I'm at different places with my tree posture on each day, so know that that may be true for you too. Just bring your right foot as a kickstand, like your heel is right above your ankle. Bring your hands to heart center. When you feel ready, you can come into whatever variation of tree you have in your practice. You can bring your foot below your knee or above your knee. The only place we don't want to be is on our knee, like this. We don't want to be like that. We just want to be below or above. We're lifting up on that left kneecap, engaging that left thigh, finding our drishti to help us stay balanced. Drishti being something that doesn't move. You can stay right here with your hands at heart center. You can bring your arms up and out. Let your branches go and be where they may. can begin to bring your hands back together. Come back to heart center. Slowly begin to bring the knee out in front of you. And then extend that right leg. You roll the ankle out a bit and release. Do the same thing on the other side. Just ground down through that right foot. Using that left foot as a kickstand to start. Maybe that's where we stay. Finding your drishti. When you're ready, come into whatever variation you like today. Engaging that right thigh and lifting up on that right kneecap. Pushing that left knee out, kind of like behind you. Open up the hip. Breathing. If you'd like, you can bring your branches out and up toward the sky. Sometimes I even like to pretend the wind is blowing and move around a little bit, wiggle a little. Come back to stillness. Reaching your hands back together, palms together. Come back to heart center. Bring that left knee out in front of you. Extend your left leg. Roll your ankle out and release. Shake it out. Now from here, we'll come to the front of our mat and we'll come into a squatting position. So if you have blocks that you like to use when you squat, you can go ahead and grab them. Nice, Terry. Beautiful. Excellent. Yep. You come into a squatting position, pressing those elbows into your knees, just letting your seat sink down toward the earth. Breathe. Finding length in your spine. Few more rounds of breath. And when you're ready, you can release your elbows and you just bring your hands behind and just come back down to your mat, to a seat with your legs out in front of you. From here, we're just going to reach our arms up overhead, the tall spine. Exhale, fold over our legs. Keeping a bend in our knees if we have to. Chin to chest. Slowly begin to walk your hands up to help you sit up. We'll go for a seated spinal half twist. So we'll bring we'll bring our right foot to the mat, and then we'll cross over our left knee. I want to have that right foot parallel to our left leg. Just like this. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand behind you. Left elbow to right knee. Just gentle twist. You may notice you're a little deeper than you were in the beginning of class. Slowly release. Coming back to center, we'll switch sides. Bring that right leg long, left foot will cross over that right knee. Left foot parallel with the right leg, if you can. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, left hand behind. Right elbow to left knee and twist. When you're ready, you can release. Uncross your legs. Come on down to lay back down. Slowly, slower, one vertebrae at a time. Come on down. Take a resting breath here. Our next posture will be sleeping tiger or shoulder stand. If you have shoulder stand in your practice, feel free to go into that now. I will instruct sleeping tiger for those of you who would like to join me in that. We'll bring our feet up in the air, our legs up. We're going to bring our hands up, allowing our arms to sink back into their sockets and allowing our legs to be up, but really with no tension. Just kind of, you should be able to shake a little bit, just letting go. This posture allows all the blood to circulate in the opposite direction than it has all day. This is just really good for our circulation. Legs up the wall is another great one. You can practice at any time. It's a beautiful thing about yoga. All we need is a floor, a wall. You can really practice anywhere. It's quite a gift. So just breathing here, and if you're in sleeping tiger, there's really no tension. Just letting everything flow. If you're in shoulder stand, you could come into plow. Lowering back down behind your head. Small sips of air. Breathing. You're on plow, you can bring your hands back down to the mat. Slowly begin to lower back down. And sleeping tiger, you can begin to bend your knees and bring your feet down toward the mat. Releasing your arms. Have your feet on the mat. We'll come into a bridge. So we'll walk our feet toward our seat a bit. With our feet flat. And we'll begin to lift our pelvis up toward the ceiling. Maybe you want to stay right here. If you'd like to, you can walk your shoulders underneath you and interlace your fingers. Pretending there's a ball or a block between your knees. You want to hold it. Breathe into your belly. One more breath. Releasing your hands, slowly coming back down. We'll do that one more time. If you have a wheel in your practice, feel free to go ahead and do so. I'll instruct another bridge. Have your feet towards your seat, walking your feet towards your seat. Inhale, just lift your hips up toward the sky. Walk your shoulders underneath you. Interlace your fingers. Pressing your knees together like there's something there that you want to hold. And breathe into your belly. Bringing your chest toward your chin rather than the other way around. Breathe into your belly. One more breath. And release. Walking your shoulders out, slowly lowering you back down toward the floor. You can let your legs go long. Rest for a moment. Bring your feet back up or your feet back to the mat. We'll just windshield wiper our legs side to side. Back to center. Hug your knees in towards your chest. You're going to tee our arms out if you have space. If not, you bring your hands behind your head and just allow your knees to fall over to one side. Bringing your gaze in the opposite direction. Spinal twist. Slowly come back to center, planting your feet, just lifting up, realign your spine. Bring your knees in toward your chest, and let your legs fall over to the other side. Bring your gaze over in the opposite direction. Come back to center. You can bring your knees in toward your chest and rock side to side. And if there's any other posture you'd like to take before we come into our final relaxation. Feel free to do so now. Maybe a happy baby, grabbing the outer blades of the feet, rocking side to side, or just staying still. Maybe you'd like to bring the bottoms of your feet together for reclined butterfly. If you have blocks, placing blocks underneath your knees and taking reclined butterfly for Shavasana can be pretty relaxing. Or just classic, good old-fashioned, legs long, arms out. Relax. Just noticing subtle, sweet little differences from the beginning of yoga practice to the end of yoga practice. The amazing things that our bodies are capable of. Beautiful emotions they bring us through each day. Just finding gratitude and saying thank you. Relax your feet. All the muscles of your feet are relaxed. Relaxing your legs all the way up through your hips, your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, relaxing your head, all the muscles of your face. Relaxing your jaw, allowing your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. Shavasana is the time of our practice when all the benefits of all the postures and all the movements are absorbed through our body. So taking a few minutes here to let our beautiful bodies absorb all that sweetness and goodness and kindness. Slowly beginning to bring movement back into your hands and your feet. Deepening your breath. You can stretch your arms up overhead. Roll over to one side, using your arm as a pillow. Coming into a fetal position for a moment, resting here. Slowly begin to push yourself up to a seat. Keeping your eyes closed here. We'll close our practice with the sound of Om and 3 Shantis, followed by a mantra. If you'd like to join, you can inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Say that one more time. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy, joyous, and free from suffering. May all beings everywhere be happy and healthy. Hariom Tat Sat. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you.